While the end of the world may not be a very pleasant topic, it's nevertheless an interesting one. Each and every day, people speculate the number of ways planet Earth will be destroyed and all of us along with it. Could our entire world be sucked into and obliterated by a black hole? Could the human race die out thanks to massive damage and ash brought on by the eruption of a massive volcano? Any number of endings are possible, but some are more possible than others. Apart from alien invasions and a massive zombie outbreak, we looked at the top 5 most realistic ways our world could end within 100 years. Let's begin. Number 5. Geomagnetic Reversal. Thanks to the film The Day After Tomorrow, you may be aware of the event known as geomagnetic reversal. Essentially, it's when the North and South poles begin to grow weak over time and then switch places. Scientists believe that this pole reversal process occurs around every 500,000 years, and that a reversal may be just around the corner. Recent studies have shown that the North Pole has been weakening at an increased rate. Thankfully, what happens in real life is quite a bit less dramatic than what's depicted in the movie. The Earth's gravitational field protects the planet's surface from radiation and dangerous solar flares. You may not die from an outbreak of tornadoes or a tsunami that takes over New York City, but it could lead to a massive outbreak of cancer and other medical conditions. Number 4. Epic Asteroid. Some people are deathly afraid of the idea of an asteroid colliding with Earth, and, well, who can blame them? An asteroid that spanned over 6 miles is what wiped the dinosaurs out millions of years ago, and it could easily happen again. While modern technology allows us to monitor potential threats in our skies, humans have limited options when dealing with these massive space rocks. What's an even more terrifying thought? An asteroid roughly a mile in diameter would cause enough of an impact that sunlight would be unable to penetrate the Earth's surface through the massive layers of smoke and debris. While the impact itself would not entirely destroy the planet, nevertheless, it would still manage to block out the sun, making crops all around the world die. Humans would eventually die from starvation. Number 3. Nuclear War. Considering recent political events, many people are beginning to wonder whether or not another world war is just around the corner for a number of nations that call Earth home. With terrorist attacks and secret meetings on the rise, a nuclear attack could very well be in the future for mankind. The targeted sites would be obliterated within moments, but every corner of the planet would feel the effects of nuclear war. Massive fires would break out, along with dangerous levels of radiation. Smoke and debris would cover the sky, and food would quickly grow scarce. Nuclear weapons are dangerous and a potential threat each and every day. Number 2. Mass pandemic. Despite cutthroat regulations for places such as the Center for Disease Control, pandemics occur on average a couple of times per century. Unknown or seemingly dormant viruses suddenly appear in a remote part of the world, and panic sets in as the illness spreads. Working together, countries have managed to curb these outbreaks thanks to the media and travel regulations. However, considering the fact that the population continues to grow and faster means of transportation are always being explored, it's possible mankind could die out due to a mass pandemic that sweeps across all borders undetected or unknown. Films such as Contagion are intense because they show a potential reality. Number 1. Climate change. Most people today believe that if nuclear war doesn't wipe the human race out, climate change will. Ever-increasing carbon emissions in our atmosphere are causing subtle yet dangerous effects on the landscape of our planet. This simulation shows what major cities in the world would be underwater if and when the polar ice caps melt altogether, one of the largest signs of severe climate change. Not only would mankind endure massive flooding and the destruction of numerous cities, but the inevitable increase in global temperatures would also result in homelessness, crop failures, and water shortages. Some people are convinced that climate change is just a myth, but scientists all over the world are convinced it's happening, and it may be too late to fix. And there, you have 5 ways the world will end in 100 years. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and share it, and if you haven't already, subscribe down below to get notified almost every single day with new videos from Top 5's finest. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we are